Which one of you is responsible for this? I mean, who had the bright idea to send me to a barren planet, not the B-A-R-O-N, the B-A-R-R-E-N style planet? Was it Elon Musk? Was it you guys? I don't know. But look at this. Like, is this Mars? Nobody even told me where in space I am. Alpha Centauri, Mars, one of the moons of like Uranus. Hey, I don't know. All I know is I'm here and I've got a job to do. And this is honestly all of your faults. So what is this? The aliens have made a highway. You know how like, oh my God, you know how the lines and like you drive on one side and you drive on the other? The question is not whether or not aliens are hostile, but what side of the road do they drive on? Are they normal like us and drive on the right side? Or are they the evil space Brits and drive on the left and take over the world? I don't know. We may not ever answer these questions. Why are we here? Why do Brits like tea more than coffee? I don't know, but I do know one thing. You guys have challenged me to build a thriving kingdom, a thriving colony on whatever planet we're on. So first things first, we want to build... You get in space, what's the first thing you need? Oxygen? No, you need concrete. Look at this. We've got 400 concrete, 80 steel, no power, and like no jobs, and 20 people, and they're just chilling. Maybe, I can't look up, but just imagine looking up at the stars right now. Seeing someone looking out of a porthole in a space station while he's pooping and no gravity, and he's like, this is terrible, get me on that planet. Yeah, everything costs concrete. All right, so what we want to do is we want to put in one of these guys. Now, I haven't figured out how to optimize this yet, but we're gonna get one sulfur mine and one sand mine. And what would be really cool is if we could put them on opposite sides of the road. So we're gonna drag this road. It's gonna be super like silly. And we'll just put the sand mine on the opposite side. So these things are naturally underpowered, but you can tell like when you look at this game, you're like, man, this is gorgeous. What a beautiful art style to this game. Now what we're gonna need is a concrete factory. And if I put it here, we get plus 8% because we're close. Huzzah! And from here, it's like, well, you know, if there's a giant lightning bolt in red, well, then it means you're out of power. So what we're gonna do is power this facility. Yay! Wait a minute, that's not working. Why not? Well, because we have to drag the power poles. And look at that, everything is right here. So now, this is one of the cool parts. I love this. Like, instead of little people like kingdoms and castles that come out of their jobs and like go about their business, we have trucks. And these are like Elon Musk style cyber trucks. They're from the future, man, because look at that. They have no wheels. They are hovering. And they look pretty freaking awesome. So what we're gonna be doing here is, well, producing concrete. And so if we wanted to, and well, honestly, we do want to. Oh man, this is one of the cool parts of the game is like you can grab things. I know, right? It's great. And then just like move them however you want. So like there's this really, really easy editing to it all. Now, we're also gonna need a giant construction facility. This, I mean, it's not a Giga-Factory, but it's pretty large and in charge, isn't it? What we're gonna do is build a little gravel road out here, and this is kind of weird. Like you're like, oh man, are we turning all like dune sandworm style where like the roads just go underground? No, check this out. Boom, it's beautiful, and it contours to it. Look at this. Is this not lovely? It's like, I don't know, city skyline, satisfactory, maybe a little bit of Factorio in here. Oh yeah, but Giga-Factory. And look at this, we have spaceport that's gonna allow people to like join our colony. So let's, and this thing costs 12 concrete. So the question is, do we want him on the main strip? The answer is yes. And so then what should happen is we'll get concrete trucks. I mean, first off, wait a minute, are they driving on the same side of the road? Okay, guys, we're not the space Brits. We are in fact everybody else driving on the right side of the road. Oh my goodness. We have like automated like forklifts back here. Oh, you guys gotta watch out, don't run into each other. So we've got our Giga Warehouse. That's what it's gonna be called, the Giga Warehouse. And look at this like stream of trucks, it's awesome. So concrete is coming in, and one of the things we could do, I've got to figure out how I can run a little side road here. Can I do this? Oh, yes. Oh, this is cool. All right. We're gonna have a lot of hard right turns. Could I do this? I can! Oh my goodness. And we're gonna get like 2 more sulfur mines. I just gotta say that the mining system is so aesthetically pleasing. Now, you wouldn't want to work over here. It's gonna smell like farts, okay? Like gassy, boggy farts. And it looks like we do need a little bit of power. We can easily fix that. And then since we've got that, maybe one of the things we're gonna wanna do is get like a few more sand mines. And sand mines, well, when there's sand everywhere. Now let's see, do their animations go over each other or is it, oh, but isn't that cool? Sand mine is a funny concept. And look at all of the smoke. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna terraform this place just like Earth in the distant future. It's gonna be crappy, man. It's gonna be a dystopian future, I think. But lots of concrete. So here we go. It takes 2 sulfur and 1 sand to produce 4 concrete. Then there's storage. We're at 107% efficiency. That's pretty good, I would say. And it looks like you can have a few different working people, right? All right. Now what we want to do is, well, I mean, we've got the basics, right? Our people can now come here because we can feed them. We can feed them concrete. We need to find an area where we can put our beautiful little colony. And I'm wondering, are we up for the challenge of like, could I want to make like a circle. Like we're gonna Dubai this, you know what I mean? All right, so we grab this and then we can slowly start curving. I guess we could make a stop sign, an octagon. You know what, we'll worry about aesthetics later. We need to have the basics. We need to have our little city. Now we're gonna want some central planning here. So I'm thinking if we go here and make like a nice big grid in the middle, surrounded by the industry. All right, so we've got some habitats, and now we need the atmospheric processor, because yes, we can feed our people concrete, of course, but we gotta give them oxygen. So this just produces 2 O2, and these guys need how much O2? That is the question. And we've got atmospheric processor, oxygen processor, and a carbon processor. That's a lot of processes. Fertilizer. Hey, have you been pooping? We need it to feed our plants so you can eat poop plants. All right, so these things need power. We'll have another power plant over here. I wish I could put them like up here, which I probably could, and run power lines all the way down there. Could I put them on these rocks? No. Like that just seems like a really cool spot, right? Let's see. Now, how do we run this down? Oh my god, it actually works. That doesn't... So the atmospheric processor, now that it's powered, should be producing O2 and maybe a little bit of carbon byproduct? Carbon-based life forms. What movie was that where like the whole premise was, oh, what's this? What's this? Building is colliding with something. As long as it's producing power, I don't care. So we gotta have the spaceport, and we're gonna have that like right here. All right, send in the SpaceX ships. We are ready for Elon Musk and his minions. Okay, reach a population of 22 people. Well, how many are here? 00000. Because the issue is we're out of money. Snap to road. Oh. Look at this! The truck is arriving with oxygen. Our oxygen arrives in trucks. This is probably one of the most inefficient ways to send oxygen maybe I've ever seen in my entire life. But that's how we do it in this game. And check it out. This thing is snazzy. Can we fit some rocket pods on this? I just feel like if you have a ship that looks that cool, it needs weapons. Now, Anakin Skywalker would hate this planet. There's sand everywhere, but I'm really liking it so far. I mean, this is a beautiful game. So I'm wondering, do we need another atmospheric processor? We might just want that. Now, it should be within power, but if it's not, we can always, you know, test it. Yeah, see, it's definitely within the power grid. That way we'll have more oxygen being sent at a very short distance to our habitats. But we can speed up time a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Immigration rate is high. Average habitat level is 1. Immigrants ready to move in is 10. Okay, this is good. And each of these buildings, each of these habitats hold 8. So we should be able to hold 24 right now with another 8 on the way. So this will be 32. One thing that's confusing me is we have a lot of people, but the basic habitats say there's nobody there. Ooh, let's select a technology. Well, might as well get farming because that's the only one we can do, but you can see how we're gonna go from an outpost to a settlement, a small town, a large town, a city, and a planetary capital, and maybe if we're lucky, in Ecumenopolis. That would probably take me literal years to record to turn an entire planet into a city. I love their little like solar panels here. But like, some of the people here have it right and some of it have it wrong. Like, which way is the sun? Which side of the street are you on? The dumb side or the smart side? Oh, look, here we go. We're a population of 21 out of 22. How many people get out of the ship? Oh, this is so ridiculous. The fact that everything is like an automotive, it's kind of funny, man. Delivery truck transporting 1 person. Can you realize how inefficient this system is? We have this giant spacecraft launching off a small pink car to deliver our people. That is how we do it? Okay, so we need a research laboratory and we need like the sciencey area of town. And I'm thinking we're gonna do that. Uh-oh, a blue science pack factory. Man, this is gonna be like Factorio, isn't it? So he's gonna want research brought to him, I would imagine. Now let's do a little bit of like planning here. I love how they give you the degrees too. Like look at that, that's a perfect square. That was pretty easy to do and I'm very happy about it. So we're gonna put our lab right here. Now we need a blue science pack factory. So this thing is gonna be part of the industry, right? I'm gonna put it over here. And we need to see which resources are needed. You need iron ore in order to produce blue science packs. Also, you're gonna need power. So if we want to get iron ore, well, is this? Yeah, that definitely looks like iron. All right, so here we go. Now it's time to put in an iron mine. Ooh, large iron mines, concrete factory. We're gonna need a steel mill. We'll probably want a factory over here. So that way these cars don't have to drive all the way over to our other Giga warehouse. But I mean, we should be producing a fair amount of concrete. Are you guys? Oh yeah, you're driving the concrete all the way over here. You know what? That's okay. That's definitely... Oh, trains? Oh my. Oh, hello. More people are coming. So we're producing what, 40 power and only needing 15? I'm hoping that's the way instead of we need 40 and we're producing 15. Let's take a look at these megawatts. How many gigawatts are you producing? All right, each one of these produces 1.21 gigawatts. No, 20 megawatts. Uh-oh. That drill is getting awfully close to our power line here. Don't cut it! He's not actually. He's getting like as close as possible. Oh, he got it. You done cut it. All right, so now we should be producing some sort of science, right? This technology unlocks the simple farm. Now, what's this? Copper? Yeah, copper, iron, sulfur, plenty of sand. I thought there may have also been some resources up here. Aluminum or aluminium if we were driving on the left side of the road. So let's speed it up. So yeah, putting the little science center far from iron was probably a dumb idea. But we're gonna be using trains at some point to make this faster, and I thought it was just more aesthetically pleasing to have the residential center near where like most of the people would be working, at least the smarty McSmarty pants is at the Exo Research Laboratories. And look at how many different kinds of trucks we have. And you can see in the background, things are spinning, things are moving. Research completed, huzzah! Huzzah, say it with me, huzzah. All right, so I wanna unlock the steam mill. But now we have to build a simple farm. Where do we want our agricultural district? We'll just start it over here for now. And then we're gonna satisfy the needs of our habitats and then they will upgrade and get bigger. Okay, so we need survival food and oxygen and we're gonna need some power. This could be where the farming goes. So let's actually get a second one of these. Now, that looks like a truck we've seen before. Delivery truck transporting iron. Okay, where's the food delivery truck? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, so It looks like we've got cornflakes and spinach. Excellent. I love cornflake plants. Like, there's so much you can do with cornflakes, you know? So having cornflake plants on the planet is a great idea. I wonder if there's gonna be things like asteroids, alien invasions, sandworms, sandstorms, Darude, you know, there's gotta be a lot of stuff like that, right? All right, so now how much food did you get? Ooh, survival food. So basically it's sort of like kingdoms and castles. We gotta manage our happiness. And these highways and byways, man, they are going to be jam-packed with stuff at some point. Everybody's using trucks, no hyperloops, nothing like that, at least not yet. We're using hover trucks, no drones, nanobots, nothing like that. It's just hover trucks. I can't get over it. All right, so this last habitat needs a bit of survival food. And then we might be able to, once we can get their needs met, we have 52 housing and 53 jobs and 52 people. We might need another house. Now, is there any visual indication that these guys are almost like super duper happy? Aha! Now we get to select research because we made people happy. I feel like steel production is important. Because if we want a steel mill, well, that's next. And then home appliances is probably after that. We're gonna need steel well before I think we need electronics. Copper mine and electronics factory, steel mill. And then we can get one-way roads and then concrete roads. What is that? Technically our roads are called like gravel right now. Ooh, and we could get solar panels, which is cool. Okay, and look at this. 2 of the habitats upgraded, so now they go from being able to hold 8 people to being able to hold 10 people. And if you, I love that, habitat 2 versus 1, okay. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, we already researched the steel mill? No, what if I wanted to do, can I shift? No, okay, I see how this works. Okay, so we're gonna have a steel mill, but let's get maybe 1 more wind turbine. Oh, he's only 46% efficient up there. Is it because he's blocked by stuff? No, it's because he's too close to another one. I got it. All right. I don't plan on using this area. So there we go. And now my power outage, yeah, production should be 60. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's just get like 2 more survival foods. And then let's get a steel mill. And we'll put it right across. There we go. Produce me some steel. Great standing sign. What can I... Infraspace. What if I wanted to say something else? I can. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, goodbye ship. Come back. So my city level, we have level 2 citizens. You can go all the way up to level 6. Production overview. Let's see. Most of our production rate is pretty good. And you can change its priority. Obviously, power is more important than sand, although oxygen should probably be up there. And you get to see the production and the consumption, so quick maths, we are good in the green. City statistics, everybody likes a nice line graph. Oh, wow, what? How does this work? How do I do this? This is the sand district? I'm scared to do it. Sand district. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, look, this is our car view. This is how many cars we have. Roads, buildings with industrial robots. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we've got industrial robots on here. No, oh, we have a single recycling center? That's a production center, I wouldn't say recycling. Soil enrichment facilities, wind turbines, power, building occupancies, building efficiencies. This is kind of cool. Now, why is this not efficient? Oh yeah, because nobody's working it. You know, the issue here, probably, is we have too many of these. I don't need 6 people working on all these farms. We are... How do I destroy it? Because I need more... There we go. There's at least 1 person working here. So now I'll be able to produce steel. And we're almost done researching electronics, which will allow us to really start moving up here. Look, you need blue and green science, which is why we went electronics, and then we'll probably need to research probably home appliances and then green science. Guys, we built our first bridge. And all I had to do was drag it, but it's awesome. There's a way to do curved roads, but it's like blowing my face. Oh goodness, we have sulfur in the road. That's awkward. But now I can build in a small appliances factory. But we need an electronics factory and we need iron and sulfur. Oh, I figured it out. I built the most perfect circle you've honestly ever seen in your life. Look, now people from space will know that we're happy down here mining sulfur. All right, how many people do we got working this sulfur mine? Not enough. We need more people. Now we need home appliances to be able to upgrade these buildings to, like, you know, the tier 3 habitats. Which is what we're trying to do here. I guess one of the things that we could do is get a few more habitats in here. But I'm thinking what we need to do is build the city grid. All right, is that good? It's a little bit trickier than I was hoping. Oh god, it's grotesque, but it works. Huzzah! I mean, it is sorta, you know, contour is a thing. So these people here are living on a slope. Like, if you put a grape on one side of your table, it's gonna roll off the other. And we got this derpy little bump, but you know what? It's home, okay? And we're gonna be able to get more people because I need people working these electronics jobs. Apparently we have plenty of ore, but we don't have any. That is copper ore, not sulfur. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Can I close this? I need a, yeah, you're closed. We're gonna make a giant space martini glass. And at the edge of this amazing martini glass, we are going to be producing copper. Space martinis! Now this factory is so far. I think what we need to do is destroy it and move an industrial center like right here. But here's iron, there's copper. They're kind of far from each other, aren't they? Do we have closer nodes of either? I mean, sort of there. But then we're not making use of the space martini. And if we're not doing that, then like, what is the point of anything anymore? And it's far from the power. I think what we should do is start running power lines along roads so they look a little bit better. You should be powered. There we go. Okay, good. Now we're gonna start getting the copper. If we speed it up, we should get a little bit of both. Look at this. Oh my gosh. All of them at once. How many people do we have on this planet? And we have this many? We have 68 people, but we have a bajillion hover trucks. Now, unfortunately, these guys have to go like the derpy way. What if I was to do this? Can this work? Oh yes. Space martini glass is now like a peace sign. So now when people see us from space, they're like, oh, they're happy. And they come in triangular peace, dude. Yep, that's right. Me and my beautiful, beautiful, obnoxious roads. But we have a space bridge too. All right. So now we get home electronics. We need to select a new research. Let's get, I think improved wind turbine blades make the most sense. Oh, but in order to do that, we are going to need green science. So, green science pack factory. We'll put you right next to the blue one. What's next after green? Red? Probably, right? All right, and you need electronics, blue science, and sulfur. Wow, so we're gonna need to double up our blue, I think, for every bit of green that we have. Right? That seems to make sense. When do I get trains? Let's check technology. 4-lane highways, 6-lane roads. Here's trains. Okay, man, that is very important that we get down there. So science, I think, is gonna be what we're gonna need a lot of. However, these guys should be delivering. You're delivering sulfur? Yeah, I guess we need a lot of sulfur. Now we need electronics. Where's the electronics? Where are you going with these electronics? Are you guys using all my electronics? No, they want appliances. So the question is, could we make this more efficient? The answer is most definitely yes. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is why I was asking, who is responsible for this? Like, this doesn't make any sense. We could make it look a little bit better. So the aliens don't like just wipe us out because they're like, oh my god, these species have no hope. We need to end them. That sort of looks better. Not a lot better, but sort of does. I mean, if anything, you can say we've definitely gotten a lot of concrete highways. Home appliances factory. Oh yeah, then we go blue, green, yellow, red. Honestly, our entire society is probably gonna center around the research lab. That is gonna be the absolute heart of this empire. Okay, there's something going on here. I can just paint districts, and so like, for example, not the face. So this is copper, right? That should be this one. copper district. Look at this. I can draw an arrow to things. There's something here. And this is electronics, right? Boop. So if I want this copper to go to this electronics, then all I have to do is click my copper and drag. Hey! Yes! Now I can build my own... Okay, hold on. This changes a little bit of everything, doesn't it? So we have copper, sulfur, and iron all over here. All right, and I can just like delete this stuff if I wanted to. Oh my, this is exciting. But it angers me how nasty this entire thing is. The city planning is terrible. It's almost like we were winging it and learning it as we went. I wonder where we got that idea. Goodbye, smiley face. So he needs iron to get blue science, right? And we've got plenty of that over here. You need electronics, which is sulfur and electronics. And electronics is copper and iron. All right, we're changing everything. We need to centralize this. And we need to surround it with roads. All roads lead to research. Now we gotta memorize this. We're gonna go 1.4 at a 135 degree angle. 180, 135, 1.4. Oh my god, I love this. It doesn't look the same, does it? I think we've got some like height issues. And we get locked in. Oh my god. This game is gorgeous. This is gonna be the research spider. Yes! If my hunch is correct, we're gonna need lots of blues, and this is gonna scale. So like red is gonna be the most finite, and green and blue are gonna be just absolutely abundant. So what I need to do then is account for that. We'll have green on the inside. Cream on the inside, cream on the outside. I may not be able to speak English, but I might not be an engineer, but man, this game sure makes me feel like one. So that's 0.7, okay. Oh, heck yeah. All right, so this is gonna be green, and then blue's gonna be on the outside. I love this. I don't just survive. You've gotta thrive there. Oh yes, can you see it now? The research complex we are going to build. Now at some point we're gonna have to make trains and stuff, but I've got this interior area that we're gonna keep open. All right, so you need electronics and sulfur. And electronics is copper. We have 94 jobs, but only 80 people working. Help! Well, we're meeting the needs here, so yeah. New houses, please. New habitats in our residential district. So this is sort of like where it started. And this is where it's gonna end over here. Gonna connect to the main grid. And then we're gonna need to power this grid. Isn't it lovely? What do you mean there's no power here? There's most definitely power here. We have 80 production and only 43 need. Isn't this connected to the main grid? This is powered. Look at this. There we go. Just had to turn it off and on again. Much like a light switch. All right, we're gonna be able to hold a lot more people now. These are actually tier 2 because of how much food and oxygen they can hold. These things are producing more than enough oxygen, it seems, for everybody. Still somehow, it says it's underpowered. I see the issue. There we go. Okay, good. Now he needs sulfur and electronics. So let's do a little district. This is the electronics district. Right here. This is going to be the copper district. And we could just, what, copper all of that? Excuse me. Whoa, that was interesting. It ate the old one. Copper goes to here. Now we need iron. This iron district, which is gonna be all the way over here. Well, you are also gonna go to the electronics. Now we need to get them going, don't we? And then the electronics needs to go to the green science, which is green science district. Okay, I think I should be able to. Whoa, that's a very big. Can I make it anywhere smaller than that? Green science. So I need to get electronics from here to there. Okay, good. Now I need blue science. All right. Now they need iron as well, and they're gonna get it from these nodes over here. I think 0.7 is like the ideal number. We have an issue. Blue science only needs iron. Then I'm gonna start putting it over here. Oh god, space penis. All right, this is gonna need to be powered. All right, so let's do the districts again. Iron, where are you? Iron ore, here. You go here. Actually, we need to make Blue Science Center first. This will be the Blue Science District. Haha! It also needs carbon. Oh no, okay. That's atmospheric processor. We'll put those right across the street then. And now what we need to do is delete the old trash research center. You're done. This is the future. You coming over here. I think that means we're gonna be doing it right. Once we get enough carbon in here, and iron will be producing blue, and they will divert over here. There we go. They have enough carbon, they have enough iron. Produce the blue. And send it over to the green. There's the blue truck. Follow the blue truck all the way over to Greentown. Now what else do you need here? You need sulfur, which we can provide you with from over here. Let's do a little sulfur district, just a little one. All right, we don't need this electronics factory anymore. Now we have 116 jobs, but only not nearly enough people. Research is completed, huzzah! Let's get solar panels to help with our power production. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we started out in, I would say, dire straits, but now what we're doing is at least going to have a much better system, at least for research. All of the research resources are going to be coming from this very densely rich area over here. And this is going to be like eventually, it doesn't look like it right now, but you can kind of see what we're going for. It's going to be a mega complex. And this will be the industrial, well, this will be the residential area over here. And man, we got like, we can have a ton of people. And then once we start producing some home appliances, we'll be able to upgrade these habitats even more. But anyway, this is episode 1 of Infraspace. If you guys do want to see more, we'll pull the trigger on the like button and let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, where we're definitely gonna have to rework all of this.